Okay, we're turning on the camera really fast. Meg doesn't know she's eating before the show starts. Meg, you know this is real. This is the real life. So continue to eat your Power Balls.
I'm going to.
She ordered.
They're so good.
She went and she has said, "Can I have some Power Balls?" They're protein balls, Power Balls anyway. This is the real life. And when Meg and I saw each other this morning, Meg asked, "So how's your week been?" And I said, "Hey, I don't want to talk about it right now. I want to wait until we push record because this is just truly our life played out as best as we can in front of you, week to week. When we talk about life and just how real it is, and sometimes life is great. Sometimes life knocks us down, and this week life knocked me down. Definitely life knocked me down.
Oh no.
And yes, it did knock me down, and I'll talk more about that, but we just come to you each week and talk to you about our struggles with the hope that this loosens up your this helps you be more comfortable in just talking about your own struggles. Maybe it's with a therapist, maybe it's with your friend, a family, someone you trust, but also just having fun and getting the most out of life. So let's get started, Meg. Real quickly with mine, life knocking me down. It's nothing like earth-shattering. I was sick a little bit this week. I'm still a little, no, I'm not sick. Congested. I do take my vitamins, and lots of vitamins, vitamin C, these like 3 horse pill multivitamins, and elderberry, and I think all the things, and I got sick, but here's the thing, I think all those things helped me, so it wasn't as bad. But I do, what good came out of it is I know that when people aren't feeling well, I understand that. I understand that more and more every time I get sick, because when you get sick, it's just harder just to take a shower. It's harder to eat. It's harder to do all that stuff. So they do say, whoever they is, say health is wealth. And I believe that to be true. So, that was something that slowed me down. I talked last week about just being obsessed or addicted with working out recently.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't been to the gym since then because I was sick. So, so I'm going back today. We'll see how that goes. I feel like I can breathe.
Go sit in the sauna and that'll help you. Go
sit in the sauna. That'll help. And the steam room.
Yeah.
But then I'll be there all day. So I feel like overall my week was just a little bit I don't know, I'll use the word chill, just because I was just, one thing I was trying to be mindful of, what are the necessities? What are the things that you have to get done this week? Because I'm always talking with people about being intentional and just being able to figure out in your life kind of what are your priorities and your important things. Because for me, a person like me, Meg, I'm scattered all over the place at times doing all kinds of things. And this week was a good way for me just to say, these are the things that are important in my week. And that was eating, sleeping, and trying to be a nice family member and seeing clients. That was about it.
Yeah. So,
is there anything else that I struggle with this week? I got something else, but Meg, I want to hear struggles from you. I got one more thing, but
struggles.
Struggles lately have been high conflict relationships. Trying to set boundaries. Self-care.
Yeah, those are all still there. I feel like tangentially to those things. I don't know. Do you participate in Lent, the Lenten season?
Lent. Oh, very interesting story. Do we have 14 hours to talk about this? I did at one point. Okay. I was Catholic. That was when I was married. Now I'm divorced, which gave me the freedom to decide if I was going to be Catholic still.
Or participate in Lent. Yeah.
And participate in Lent. So no, your answer to this is no.
All right. Well, I'm participating in
You're
Lent.
participating in Lent. Okay. Well, hopefully I didn't offend you.
Normally, for Lent, instead of taking, like, restricting something, I try and add a positive habit. And so, for Lent, I am trying to journal every day. It really helps me just another thing to slow down, be prayerful, be mindful. And I feel like through the practice this week, I have really been humbled by kind of just pointing back to myself. Like, I think in these tough relationships, like high conflict relationships, it can be so easy to be like, this is what you are doing wrong. You as in the other person. Yeah. And like, I can see so clearly your part in this. And that's not really helpful for anybody. Yeah. And so I think journaling has really helped me see, not that I've been doing anything egregious, but just to be like, no, Meg, just like the focus needs to be back on you and your part in the relationship, what you can do to improve things, even if it's a limited impact. And so that's been hard. It's just humbling.
Yeah.
I guess.
You know, Meg, I love you have a lot of attention to self-reflection, and I love that about you. That you spend a lot of time, or I don't know, a lot of time, but you spend some time in self-reflection, which I think that's important for us all. Is just go through life being mindful and intentional, and sometimes we have to take a step back because life doesn't always play out the way that we want it to. Yep. And we have to take a step back, and we just have to say, is what I'm doing in life what I want to be doing in life, and is it the way that I'm doing it? Is it the way that I want to be doing it? And how are other things impacting me? So, very nice. I have to say, you know, props to you, bonus for you for journaling. Yeah, I probably, if I was to journal, I'd make the mistake of wanting to chat GPT it. I'm not the best at journaling.
It's so good.
I know it's good.
I recommend it to every patient, and the amount of patients that come back and are like, "Oh, that ended up being the thing that was so helpful for me to work through my thoughts and feelings."
And I've casually observed you because I get to see the internal workings of your practice sometimes, and I know you like to color too.
Yeah, do you see all the coloring books? I love to color.
And she colors inside the line. She's great. She's a great colorer.
I love when the kids want to color.
Yeah, so something about you and putting something on paper and just letting your brain kind of like go and kind of will help. I'm great. My mind does that when I'm doing something physical. Yeah. So yesterday I went on a walk with a client. And we just went on a walk, and so me being physical probably does the same as you journaling or you coloring. Yeah. So there's ways for us all out there. You know, totally. We don't say that there's only one way to do mental health. There's lots of different ways. And for Meg, journaling and coloring is great. Yeah. For me, it would not be good. I would probably get more frustrated, which is fine. Yeah. Mine's more active. So when you're doing your own self-reflection, you know, think about for you, what would be best for you? Meg, I think that's great. One struggle that I wanted to still talk about was that, you know, for me in trying to build Noisy Truck, build a business, and you know, I'm very grateful for your help and others' help, and I feel like this last year we've grown a lot at Midwest Anxiety, and we're continuing to grow. And at the same time, as someone in business, I have all these ideas and I have these things that I want to continue to do and offer the community. And I would say that I never feel in my body, or I never have quiet thoughts. I never feel at rest. You know, I feel most at rest in that sauna because I don't take anything in that sauna with me. But there's always noisy people or goofy characters in there. And so I really, this next hiring season, we're getting ready to go into a hiring season at Midwest Anxiety. And I'm excited about the new opportunities. I'm excited to see you to continue to grow. But my goal for after the hiring season is just to kind of take a step back and just let things kind of marinate and work themselves out, rather than always, I don't know if you out there or Meg, you always feel like you have to be tending to everything. And that's an uncomfortable feeling to have, that you can never be at rest. And I think
exhausting.
it's exhausting. And I think there's times where we just have to say, things will work themselves out, and whatever they work themselves out over time. And we don't necessarily need to always be tending to those things for them to work. I think it's maybe some anxiety or some discomfort, but I also think anyone that's an entrepreneur, that's in business, knows that that's just a part of being in business for yourself, is that you're always building. And even Jeff Bezos, which I admire as an entrepreneur, he started out in that garage, wrote Amazon. Even Amazon today, while he has people helping him and all that stuff, of course, he's on some mega yacht. Businesses are still growing and developing. So keep me accountable to that in this next season, after the hiring season and everything, after we get everything onboarded, that Randy, take a step back and just let the things work itself out.
Yeah, it'll be pool season. So.
It'll be, Randy
loves pool season.
Oh, I do love, and I love spilling coffee all over me too. Oh yeah, I got excited with pool season. Meg knows that I love the hot weather and just being able to just enjoy the summertime vibes.
Yep.
Okay, Meg, anything else that comes up that's a struggle this week, or should we move on to the good?
The good. Let's
do
it.
All right. So I'll toss it up to you. The good. What's been good this week for you?
Let's see. I mean, I just feel like I'm so boring because it's the same old stuff. I'm reading a lot of good books, getting vitamin D outside in the sun, yoga. I'm just trying to take care of myself.
Yeah, and enjoying this time in your life. Meg has had some new things come into her life in the last 6 months, and you're just enjoying those things. A couple good things for me. One is I have gone through more of the process of working with CPKC Stadium. That's the stadium that the Kansas City Current women's professional soccer team play, and they got a match on March 14th, so I'm going to be there, which is 2 weeks away.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm going to be in the supporter section with all those crazy, just fun fans and all that stuff, so I'm excited about that. That gives me just a new opportunity to see kind of life from a different perspective. And I'm excited about that. That's something that I did this week. Even though I was sick, I went and continued to do some training with them. So that's been good. I also think that this week that I've been sick has given me just a different perspective on like exercise and just priorities in life. When I talk about taking a step back and feeling at rest, like I had to get rest this week. Yeah, I had to get rest. I'm also excited, and this is more professional than it is personal stuff, but that's just the way my life works sometimes, is I'm excited about some of the new opportunities coming up in this hiring season of different things that we're going to offer the community, and get those good-hearted, fun, energy therapists like Meg, bring them on board for you and others to be able to enjoy just being able to continue to establish Midwest Anxiety in the way that we're doing mental health. So those are all good things. Meg, what can we offer everyone this week as we think about going into, this is, we're almost to spring break. So we are almost to a time in our season where we get to all just take a deep breath and relax. We're a week or two away from that. So what would you offer?
Yeah, I would say do what you need to be well. I think, like you're reflecting on your week, and I felt a little under the weather this week too. Like you realize nothing else matters when you start feeling sick or overly stressed. It's like everything else in life stops and you realize, oh, that's really the most important thing. And these sunny days, like everyone is low on vitamin D this time of year. Get outside, get sun, take care of yourself.
Those are all good things, and you're right. Like when you get sick, and all of you out there that are chronically ill, I really feel for you and have pain and everything else is a part of your daily life. I'm grateful and appreciative that I can return to normal health and be fine and just go run again and do all that stuff. So I definitely I feel for you, those that aren't able to do that. And I guess for me, just to tag off of that, I think last week I was just talking about just being you and making sure that you walk each day of your life being able to live it however you want, because we only have one life. And I'm grateful, Meg, that we were able to come back together a week later and share life together. It's unfortunate and sad, but not everyone gets to do that with each other all the time. Life is fragile and tragic, and there's always things in our day-to-day life that hopefully go well for us. But I know this week some of you got some really, 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 really bad news. And I think for me, if I'm able to continue to connect and say anything to that may be hopefully beneficial, is that that you just got to enjoy those moments in life, each moment in your life. And I talk a lot about with clients about this, is just staying in the moment. I think that's what I'm going to offer to you this week, is just to stay in the moment. There's so much beauty. If you can really, and for me, I'm never at rest. And this is one of the main things that I always try to remind myself, is just to be in the moment, to be in this moment. And Meg, I'm trying fully as much as possible to soak in this time with you and be in this moment, because I know it may be a week before I get to see you again or talk to you again, and hopefully that's true. Hopefully we get to that time, but we don't always get that time. We don't always get that time again. So I've spent, I think, my mother, who is aging, she's not old. She's not old. She's but she's aging. I really, as an adult, 50-year-old now, I'm starting to learn more about, people do age and things do happen. And I'm just trying to spend as much time with my mom as I can as she ages. And now I'm like calling her every day, like, who's this Randy, where all of a sudden he's just like calling his mom every day. It's just because I just want to spend as much time with her as I can. So on a positive note, I really am excited about this next week and just kind of all we have going on, being mindful. And I hope you have a fantastic week, Mike. I hope you have a fantastic week. And as always, we're going to hopefully come back together next week. We never can take anything for granted. We never can take anything for granted, but hopefully we come back together next week and we share with each other again. So Meg, until next week, I hope this sounds like a Catholic end to the Mass. Go in peace. When I was in Catholic the Mass, they would always, went through all that stuff, and then they would say something like, "All right, go in peace." And I was like, I'm getting up and I'm out.
Gosh, we'll unpack that next time.
Yeah, right. All right. Hey, take care of yourself. Peace. Bye.
Bye.
On track, now we gon' way up. W's as easy as a layup.